And number 47, Zach Johnson. Shane Carr will get the start in net for the 5th time this season. He's a perfect 4-0. For the Cleveland State Vikings, we've got at attack Derek Radke, Brendan Sigurdsson, Jason Sullivan at midfield, Gannon Matthews, Gavin Held, Michael Kerr on defense, Carson Berkey, Reggie Regala, and Jacob Humphreys. In net for the Vikings, number 27, Cameron Logan. Michigan comes into the game a perfect 4-0 as they win the first face-off, and they're looking to go 5-0 for the first time in program history. Shane Carr handles the clear perfectly, and Michigan will get the... Having talked to Coach Connery a little bit today before the game, you know, you're perfect 4-0 heading into this, and you wonder what's left to improve on. Well, he's still not happy with the ride 100% heading into Big Ten play. And, you know, they only have 2 games left before Big Ten play in Delaware and Harvard, 2 big tests. And that's been part of the thought process with the schedule this year. Coach Connery wanted to see as many different looks as possible. You know, with the Canisius game last week, he loved the fact that they play this, you know, box-style offense, and they've got just huge bodies. This week with Cleveland's game would put them 5-0 in the season and 5-0 all-time against the Vikings. Other things that Coach Connery wanted to improve on, we're tightening up the defense for 4 quarters because they've had these really big leads throughout the season, and they'll let up a few goals late, and he, you know, obviously as any coach, Rowlett on the face-off, able to win it to himself. Struggling a little bit to get over the 50, throws it back to the defense. Rowlett on the face now. So far 3 for 4. A little bit of a tie-up, wins it to himself, did get stuck, but they're not going to call it, as he gets absolutely leveled. Flags are down, and that goal won't count, as they're probably going to call a cross-check or some kind of personal foul. At the very least, push with possession. Rowlett again. He's 4 for 5 so far. Cleveland State jumps, and we have our, what looks to be the second violation of the day, is Cosgrove picks up the ball, and they're looking to push. Rowlett wins another one. He'll leg it out. He's got Delgado. Welcome back to Ann Arbor, Michigan, as we start the second quarter. And a quick correction on the last goal. That was Ryan Schreiber's second goal of the season and first of the day. It's 5-2 Michigan here to start the second, as Nick Rowlett loses the opening faceoff. And Michigan will jump straight into the... Michigan 5 for 8 so far on faceoffs, as Rowlett goes out there, loses the clamp, but is able... Michigan's able to win the GB based on Ryan Schreiber's efforts. Wins it back to Carr to start. Rowlett and Moskwa. Moskwa giving Rowlett a hard time today on the clamp, often winning the clamp. Moskwa himself being a Michigan native out of Battle Creek. Welcome back for the second half action between Michigan and Cleveland State. Nick Rowlett, another face-off win for him. That's going to be face-off win number 7. He's 7 of 11 today as he fires one just wide, and Cleveland State with a very high IQ play there. It's going to give Ryan Cohen his first point of the day as well. Michigan leading now 8-2, 11:46 to go in the third. Moskwa wins it clearly, or it seems that way, but there's just being there in the right time at the right place. Right place at the right time. Vikings win the face-off. That's a young season. And the Michigan midfield continues to dominate the game with all but 2 goals so far. Wolverines now lead 10-2 with 6:29 to go in the third quarter. And another 2 with 3:38 to go. That's Zawada's 23rd goal for the season. Rowlett with another clean win. That's his 10th of the day. Cleveland able to win the first GB off the face, winning the face-off stat, and then immediately turning the ball over. That's got SportsCenter top 10 written all over it, folks. Bonomi blindly catching that one on the crease. And he's able to put it behind the back. Top. I want to do everything I can to get that on SportsCenter. Going into the fourth quarter, Michigan 24-27 on clears. Both teams clearing the ball very well, despite, you know, Michigan being known for that tough ride. The Vikings. Rowlett wins the clamp clean, but pushes it a little bit too far ahead. And the Vikings will pick up the ground ball and win the actual face-off stat. But, you know, he definitely wants everybody to tighten up here through four quarters, no matter who's in the game. Got a procedure call as Michigan left the box early. He's been excellent whenever Nick Rowlett needs a break or when things just aren't going that well for Nick. A little bit more of a clamper. And one way or another, he wins that first face-off of the day for himself. Over to Pimental. Pimental looking. Still looking.